Well, the lead up to the first in the nation presidential primary is getting busier, certainly for Republicans. Today in Henniker, former New York Governor George Pataki spoke to students at New England College.
Thanks, Laura. Former Governor of New York George Pataki was on New England College speaking today at the Simon Center. There was a town hall style meeting. People from the college, people from the town of Henniker and surrounding towns, really where George spoke for just about 2 minutes and then turned it over to question and answers. A wide range of issues were discussed today. The first question we were able to ask the governor at the end of the town hall session was, what's he hearing from the voters of New Hampshire?
It's about concern for the future. Young people are worried, can they get a job? Others are worried about, are we safe, particularly after what happened in Texas or over the weekend where these Islamic radicals wanted to carry out a terrorist attack. So security, opportunity, and how are we going to regain confidence in the future? And this is America. We can and we will.
The governor addressed a number of issues in there, and we wanted to focus on what his main priorities would be should he run.
Well, I think there are two broad things. First, reduce the size, the cost, the power, and the intrusiveness of the federal government. Throw out the entire tax code, simplify it, lower the rates, create jobs and opportunity that way, and then strengthen our military and let our allies know they can trust us and let our enemies know that they should be afraid of us because we're going to protect our security, we're going to protect our freedom, and we're going to stand with our allies.
Finally, we pressed the governor to find out whether he was going to run.
If I were to bet, I'd bet that I will run this race. It's I think a very critical point in American history. Are we going to have Washington dictate how we live our lives, or are we going to let the people tell the politicians what they should do for us? And we just see the power of Washington growing constantly. It's got to stop. It's got to stop now, and that compels me towards making the decision to get in this race.
He evaded it nicely, but I think in the end we're going to see him back in New Hampshire as a candidate. But right now, it's back to you, Laura.